just here from the Great North to a new Fairly Odd Parents review. And if y'all missed the last one, go and check it out. And we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite Fairly Odd Parents episodes. And another request as well from Cameron as well. So, again, thanks for the request as well. And again, definitely another one of my favorites when growing up as a kid. I definitely remember. And yeah, it starts with Timmy realizing that his parents, they're saying that they're going to meet the president. But of course, he could obviously tell they're going to the beach, just from all the different stuff as well. And of course, they mentioned this whole fish head incident with Vicky that she's going through after shredding his toys and wishing that she had a fish head. So yeah, he's going to this Flappy Bob's Learnatorium. And yeah, of course, Wanda is saying that, yeah, just mentioning of how it shouldn't be too bad since, he is 10 years old. And yeah, of course, yeah, we see these big tough kids. And of course, yeah, his parents are, they're not the best parents in the world, obviously. They're definitely not some of the best cartoon parents in the world, obviously. And then, yep, we see Francis. And showing the different areas like Happy Sport Court. Which, yeah, these different activities, though. And these arts and crafts, which having to make these license plates. And apparently this guy that has been trying to escape ever since he was a kid, and he's never been able to escape. And even when he does escape, he gets caught by the security and get brought back into the place. Which, yeah, this is like a prison. And yeah, of course, they all freak out about when he mentions a sour. And yeah, they're all chasing after him. And he ends up into the baby room, which of course he wishes that he was a baby. And yeah, he ends up being a baby. And of course, Francis is trying to look for Timmy, even grabbing him and barfing all over Francis. And then we see these two people, which they're pretty annoying, I would say. And yeah, they even put Francis in a box. And of course, the kids ain't gonna be able to remember them seeing fairies. Cosmo is like, of course, worried that the babies can actually see Cosmo and Wanda. But again, they're not gonna be able to remember even seeing them. And of course, Timmy is not able to whisk himself back to normal because he's a baby, so he can't speak. And they only have not long until his parents come back, and using the blocks to spell it out, which right before he does, those two people come back out, and they're all giving like this food and all these different things, and then putting out these blocks, which causes them to take the two people out to this forest with alligators and stuff. And then, yeah, Timmy is just enjoying his time while Wanda is still reminding him about the time. And, yeah, those two people managed to come back somehow and put Timmy in bed. And, of course, having to reach for the blocks, which he does. And he gets caught by those two people, those two workers. And, yeah, gets trapped in a cage and even lasers, too. And they even take the blocks, too. Which, even sealing them in this glass as well. Which, of course, we see that guy that is still, which his name is Pops. And yeah, he's still stuck there. Which he gets the idea of actually using the license plates to spell it out. Which, yeah, the babies actually end up helping Timmy. Which, yeah, really cool work, I would say. And them constructing this giant robot that looks like Francis. And yeah, he even tries to punch it, and of course his hand gets hurt. And get trampled by babies and thrown a diaper onto him. Get crushed into the wall. And yeah, Pops manages to finally escape after all those years. And apparently, Mrs. and Mr. Turner were actually with the president. Like they were actually saying. And then, of course, they're getting distracted by the door. and then admiring the door. And then, yeah, because again, they're not the smartest either, I can just say. But then Timmy whistles himself back to normal. And, yeah, we see the babies ended up imprisoning the bigger kids. And, yeah, they were going to take Timmy to the state of, this, basically, of carnival amusement park. And since they think that he is still feels like a kid, they're of course bringing him to Vicky as usual, even with a fish head that she has. But yeah, quite a funny episode, I would definitely say. I'd like to know what you think. Catch you on next one.